So. Untertitel lassen wir mal an. Ich sage erstmal Hallo und herzlich willkommen zum Stream Layers of Fear. Mal gucken, wie lange ich durchhalte. Bewegung. Ah gut, ich akzeptiere erstmal alles. Gibt es ja noch eine Einstellung? Nö, noch Grafik. Grafikmodus. Leistung, Qualität. Qualität. Schaut zu sterben bestimmt. Sterben auf hohem Niveau. Deutsch, genau. Oh. Wollen wir noch starten, ne?
I once had it all. My palate was sated, nostrils stimulated, standing venerated. And one day, you took everything away but shame and pain. I'm still not sure what game you're playing, but I'm back. I'm taking what's mine.
So, das war's mit dem Stream. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Hilfe. Alter.
It made me think of your poem. Congratulations.
Hä, ich kann das bloß in zwei Richtungen drehen oder was? Okay. Genau was. Oh, gab's kleinen Erfolg. Ja. Oh, das ist ganz schön du, ey. No, was? Sieht aus. Kurz gucken hier. Leistung noch stimmt. Oh, gut. Perfekt. Ja, es gibt in zur letzten Zeit so viele schöne Spiele. Ich weiß gar nicht, wo ich zuerst anfangen soll. Zurzeit tue ich viel Diablo suchten.
Dear, congratulations once again on winning our competition. Let us repeat, your submission astonished us, and we are delighted to welcome you in our hermitage. Make yourself at home. The whole lighthouse is at your disposal.
Hm? Oh, da gab es schon wieder einen Erfolg. Ich muss das ein bisschen heller machen. Ich sehe fast kaum was. Kann man es Schärfe. Spielweise. Ist das das? Ja.
The author of the winning essay will receive an opportunity to write the book on the subject in our lighthouse, accommodated especially for this purpose.
Was steht hier lang oder was? Gut, hier ist Licht wenigstens. Das ist schon mal viel wert. Das ist lockt.
Whole lighthouse is at your disposal. My ass.
Toilette. Hübsch. Gibt's ja Licht mehr, ne?
I'm an adult, Mama. Crippled or not, I can take care of myself now. It's time for you to focus on yourself. I can't wait to read that book. Love you. Yours.
Okay. Hä? Okay.
Hello?
I received the word that you came to the lighthouse. You find everything to your liking.
Well, that was fast. Yeah, I'm here.
I'm very pleased to hear it. Now, are you writing?
What?
You must understand, Mrs. It is imperative that you start your work as soon as possible. I will remind you that you signed a contract. Now, it is very specific on the timeline. I would advise you abide by it. Goodbye.
Ich würde mal ganz kurz die Gesamtlautstärke irgendwie runter machen.
Now that was a conversation I was too sober for.
Ich sehe gerade, der schlägt ganz schön aus und das ist vielleicht doch ein bisschen zu laut. Hä, für uns wird er hier kein Licht an, oder?
Our sources say 428 entries have been submitted to the agency. The entry that won was surprising, to say the least. It wasn't a scholar who won it, nor someone with proper education that would give him an understanding of life. It was a sensationalist, a horror writer, and
Okay, sie schreibt Horrorbrüche oder was? Ja, das passt ja. Ja, da geht's aber nie weiter, ne? Ja, dann nur weil mal immer so rum, ne? Okay, das sieht sehr vertrauenswürdig aus. Reinziehen. Fällt der Besen hier um, Alter. Was ist denn los? Ich finde diese Bewegung sehr, sehr...
look, I'm aware of the rat's presence, okay? But nothing can be done about it. They've been on this island as long as anyone can remember. It's in our best interest to leave them be.
So statisch halt, ne? Oder so. Ich hätte hier irgendwas machen oder so. Hab ich hier überhaupt mal ein Feuerzeug oder so? Was ist das dunkel? Ach, da drüber rumspringen oder was? So, ich bleib jetzt hier. Klapp zu, aber tot. Hä? War denn das? Nachbarraum oder was? Alter, ich hab Gänsehaut. Was ist denn los? Das waren bestimmt die Ratten. Genau. Ich meine nicht so. Das ist bestimmt das Bild. 100% ist das Bild. Jetzt hast du weggeguckt oder was? Noch was machen die noch?
Might as well make some good use of the phone while I'm here.
Los, ruf die Cops.
Hello?
Hi, darling. I'm calling to let you know I'm here. Can you believe the agency already called to see if I was working?
That's insane. Did you at least have time to settle in a bit? How's the lighthouse? Inspiring? Spooky? Haunted?
All of these things. I was just looking around and it's certainly something. How are you? Do the meds work?
Don't you worry about me, Mama. This is your time to do your work, to live your life.
Well, maybe you're right. I should probably get to it then. Bye, son. Love you.
Love you too, Mama.
Okay. Neue Medikamente. So. Ist halt weiter schreiben oder ist halt nicht durch? Nee. Wie sieht's aus? Bild ist immer noch da. Out of order. Schon Quatsch. Ich habe jetzt keine Ahnung, was soll ich machen soll jetzt. Oh, wir gehen mal in den Keller. Das ist die letzte Option hier. Haben wir schon angeguckt. Aber, hä? War das vorneweg schon hier? Ah, hier so ein. Ah, ich war da gerade drin, oder nicht?
I know how you must feel. Lost. Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it. But even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back. The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
Maulkorb. Ist ja aber cool, das Bild. Ganz ehrlich. Oh nein. Das ist doch die Villa aus dem ersten Haus.
We would like to
Well,
ask you
awesome.
to cease
Big time.
bothering our pest control specialists, as well as refrain from sending us any more of your highly inappropriate letters. All of our employees that visited your house reported absolutely no signs of a rodent infestation of any kind, and as such, decided not to act further than a prophylactic spraying. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the next envelope you'll receive will be from our lawyers.
Das ist doch die Villa aus dem zweiten Teil, würde ich sagen. Warum? Warum?
I didn't touch the workshop, just like you asked. Although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office.
Okay. So. Gehe ich noch nie runter. Ist die Küche da oder? Ah, nee.
Some call him the new Caravaggio, Others compare him to Van Eyck, and one awestruck critic who wished to remain unnamed went as far as to invoke, quote, the spirit of the great Leonardo. Any way you slice it, the exhibition proved an immense success. Its distinct style has been praised for its unique combination of Renaissance influences and more progressive techniques. The artist himself attended the event in the company of his beautiful fiancée, looking stunning in her black gown, revealed to us exclusively that the couple are indeed expecting.
Festband. Kommen wir da näher hin, wie der Name ist?
I'm sorry for yesterday. You were right. I overreacted. It's just that this isn't about me. It's about her. Everything I do with her best interest in mind. I guess I've always believed that in an imperfect world, it's worth it to strive for perfection. Now I'm starting to sound like my father. I will work on my temper, though. Promise. We'll talk later.
Ja, mal ein kleines Rattenproblem oder was? Schrift. Oh, das ist buggy. Das ist kein Crawler, ist hier. Alles klar.
How the hell did they fuck up the length?
Okay. Ich kann schwören, genauso. Stimmt, im zweiten Teil der war Maler und hatte ein leichtes Problem, Alkoholproblem. Aber warum bin ich wieder hier?
Figured you'd be up all night, so I made you a little treat. You know, I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and snored his head off like the rest of us common folk. I know! In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy. I love you.
Das ist Ompra. Ich hab nicht. Paprika. Okay. Wirklich ein Keller oder was? Scheiße. Mann. Ey, vor allen Dingen, wie gesagt, warum schon wieder die Villa, Alter? Und mich ganz vage an das letzte erinnern, das war nicht schön. Ich will alles angeplatzt, ja. Oh, ich will nie in den Keller. Ich kann noch hochgehen.
I'm so sick and tired of us talking through these notes. We live in the same house, for God's sake. Come talk to me when you're done, before you go to sleep.
Tausende Monsun oder was? Was ist denn das? Ah ja, das war doch, wo du hier mindestens 10 Minuten dieses dämliche Gemälde angucken
Let me
musst,
ask
hier,
you
um diesen Erfolg zu
one
kriegen,
simple
Alter.
question. Have you completely lost your goddamn mind? I know you're going through some rough times right now. I really do. That's why I've agreed to let you do those illustrations in the first place. For old time's sake. I even deliberately gave you a trivial task, because I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be something you can draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is to get this demented nightmare fuel you submitted for a kid's bedtime story. There is no way in hell I'm using this, and I already regret agreeing to a payment in advance. Please, get your shit together.
Aber wie gesagt, ja, im zweiten Teil ist es halt so, da kriegst du 50 Gs, glaube ich, oder waren es 25, keine Ahnung. Da musst du 10 Minuten oder 5 Minuten dieses dämliche Bild angucken, bloß.
I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. Tonight it's all about you and me. Let's make it special.
You promised.
Alter, was ist dein Problem? Warte mal. Okay, das ist vielleicht nicht so cool. Alter. Hier ist noch was drin. Der Schlüssel. Für unten. Aber ich verstehe es trotzdem nicht, weil ich war doch schon in dem Haus. Nochmal in das Haus. Genau.
Why pink?
Der Typ ist ja dann auch richtig assi geworden.
Daddy's here.
Das ist ja auch sehr beruhigend, das Bild hier. Ja, mit dem Hund, mit der Hand und du siehst kein weiter. Die Puppen, Alter. Das ist schlecht. Das ist ganz schlecht. Schnell raus. Ich hasse Puppen. Ich würde sagen, das okay.
Been working all night. Don't wake me up.
Aber trotzdem, aber
Might not be a household name yet, but just give her time. The incredibly talented multi-instrumentalist gave an astounding performance last night, winning over even the most ardent naysayers. Quote, "She was simply astounding. I haven't seen such passion, energy, and skill in years," stated famed pianist Daniel Richter. He was not alone in his praise. It seems even Anthony Giles, one of its harshest critics, has finally seen the light. Giles had previously made disparaging comments about the artist, stating, quote, "There's more to performing music than enthusiasm in a pretty face." When asked if, after witnessing last night's performance, he regrets these words, Mr. Giles gave us a look that can only be described as a mixture of awe and embarrassment. Pressed for an answer, he simply said, "Yes." We caught up with the star.
ich überlege gerade im ersten Teil, war das da ein Musiker?
The long-awaited opening of the Galactic Department Store turned into hell on Earth when the building's wiring burst into flames. While the majority of the visitors managed to reach the emergency exits in time, several unfortunate attendees were trapped in the back of the building, having no chance to escape the raging inferno. The exact number of casualties has not yet been determined, although it is estimated that at least a dozen people have been severely injured. The owner of the Galactic, Ronald Sheffield, has so far declined the comment on today's tragic events.
Ah, das sind zu viele Informationen, ey. Das Vorleserarm hier. Rollbandage.
Sorry. Couldn't sleep. The leg's been acting up again. Figured I might as well do some work. I love you.
Ey, diese Zettel, Alter. Okay. Ein Ring. So. Zwei Optionen. Unten. Da ist, würde hier irgendjemand ein Laserschwert anmachen. Meisterstunde. Juhu. Juhu. Das ist das Atelier von dem Typen. Mit jedem Mal, wo wir hier reinkommen, ist schon etwas höher. Warum bin ich in der Villa, Alter? Das verstehe ich nicht ganz.
No, this is private.
Hä? Da ist nichts drauf.
Two souls, so passionate, so talented, and yet they wanted to build something so ordinary. A home, a wife, a family, peaceful life. Betrayal of everything that made them both artists, and yet they clung to it.
Okay, jemand will heiraten. Sieht aus, als würde es ja reinregnen hier. Und tut diese Frau über diese Geschichte erfinden. Das kann ja nicht so sein.
We are truly thrilled to hear that you accepted our humble proposition. After discussing dates with my colleague, we find this date the best time to open the exhibition. We need time to set everything up. Getting a piano to our gallery will be no small feat.
Alter! Ich konnte nur nicht mehr lesen. Just. Und dann wird es schon auf hier.
They don't understand what it takes to make a good painting. The work doesn't start with the brush, just like family doesn't start with marriage. It starts with canvas.
Im Drogenrausch wieder durch die Villa. Scheiße.
I can't remember the last time I wore these. The last time I could move freely.
Okay, hier. War ein Schnaps drin oder was? Herein. Ja klar, wieder zu, ne? Das hat sich bestimmt nie für mich geöffnet, oder? Oh, Hilfe. Alles klar, ich bin in denselben Raum. Hätte schon gar nicht durchlaufen brauchen, oder?
Now, a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose. I want to get all those lovely curves just right.
Okay. Das ist bitte so komisch, ja? Trink, trink. Oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott. Alter. Ja. Wie? Hm. Nee, das ist nie lustig. Eigentlich ist es nie lustig. Dieser Elchkopf hier hoch und subtiales Feuer, Alter. Müsste man einen kleinen Hausmeister anrufen. Ist der wachst auf hier und
I think I have the music for all the paintings now. I'm going to play it for you this evening. You're going to love it.
das ist solche Kunden vor dir. Gott, das ist dunkel. So, Licht sind. Alter. Es geht langsam los hier wieder. Hm? Ich würde am besten das Licht ausmachen.
It must be sharper.
Ich würde das gerne mitnehmen wollen. Ja, da kommt doch gleich wieder dieser Kopf ist gleich hinter mir oder so. Was sind das für Bilder? Die guten einfach. Was macht der? Da kurz rein oder was? Alter.
Sorry I haven't written in a while. I've been swarmed with work. I gotta tell you, your last letter was troubling, to say the least. I just can't believe she would set fire to your old paintings. Why would she do that? The lady in black especially? That was your tribute to her, wasn't it? I don't know what to tell you except to get her some professional help pronto. You could probably talk to someone as well. With all that's happened, I'm sure it would do you some good. I probably don't need to tell you that the buyer was sorely disappointed with the news. The new pieces just aren't selling as well as the classics. Anyway, I'll keep looking. You just hang in there and focus on your work. I know you still have it in you. I believe in you.
Ich glaube an dich. Ja, ich muss sagen. Gibt ja hier zu allem einen Grund. Was steht dort? Sie wird dich zerbrechen. Ja, gut. Ey, ich will durch dieses Haus nicht mehr laufen, Alter. Look, closer. Ja, hab ich nie, weiß ich nie. Das kann irgendwo sein, aber die nerven mich gerade. Was? Look. What's to the flames?
No matter what we did, the fireplace just wasn't enough to warm this room.
Ein Fuchs. Alter.
Don't be scared. It's just a book, Birdie.
Habe keine Angst. Ja, na klar. Eine 9. 9? Was hat der? 6. Oh, was ist mit dem Fuchs passiert, Alter? Das ist erst jetzt 6, 9. 6, 9. Ich mach es mal auf. Das ist ein anderes Teil von der Burg. 6, 9, 4. 6, 9, 4. Ich habe einen Schlüssel. So ein gruseliges Haus. Man hat ja so viele Möglichkeiten hier rumzulaufen halt, ne? Ich habe immer...
This is fine. This is good. These are great conditions. I can finish it. I can. I will. I need to. For all our sakes. For our family.
For a family? Or just for you? Go on. Tip the scales.
So, und was? Ist du was, Freundschaft? Hm? Bist du was? So, war jetzt hier noch was? Ne. Alter, das sind das für Bilder. Was jetzt gerade? Soll ich sehen?
The green of her eyes, the red of my paint.
Hochzeitsbild. Ich bin eben halt, ich sehe mal nicht, ob ich.
I had the most beautiful dream last night. I dreamt he came to me, embraced me, loved me, as he once did. But we both know that while I dreamed my silly little dream, it was you. It was you he really lusted for.
Ich habe eben halt Angst, dass ich eben halt Sachen übersehe halt, ne? Und dann nochmal hier machen muss und ja, das ist nicht so gut. Dich zerbrechen, den Spruch hast du ja schon mal gebracht, ne?
I think we should drop the toccata here. People won't be able to concentrate on anything but your music. It's about our family, after all. About both of us. I'm sure Thomas would agree with me.
Ja. Wo war da? Warum sind die Räume so groß?
I have a new set, less flashy this time. You were right, it works better. I can't wait for this opening. I've never dreamed of making art together with you. Here we are, and it's all I could have wanted.
Die Figur hat keinen Kopf. Sollte mir vielleicht später noch angucken, oder? Was für diese Farbspur. Muss ja irgendwo dieser Elchkopf sein. Oder Hirschkopf. Was sind das für Bilder? Das würde mich interessieren, ob das die Originalbilder sind. Das ist ja dumm. Die verklapsen mich hier. Da ist bestimmt Eis drin. Mensch. Die verklapsen mich hier. Schöne Pflanzen hier. Jetzt auf den Mai rein.
Will this storm ever run out of rain?
Das heißt ja alles mit Regen und Wasser. Das kann ja das so war.
How can two people who once loved each other so fully, so profoundly, drift so far apart? My husband barely speaks to me anymore. He just slithers in and out of his study, obsessively working on one veiled painting after another. He won't even sleep with me anymore. I can tell he's disgusted by me. The look he gave me the other day. That pathetic, hurtful look. A combination of shame, guilt, and repulsion. I've come to realize that I've become a monster in my husband's eyes. It feels like nothing a woman should ever experience. Still, being the good wife that I am, I decided to realize my husband's fantasy. If he thinks me a monster, I will sure as hell act the part.
Okay. Okay. Die Bilder. Das ist schon.
Watch him drown.
Ja.
Dear sir or madam, we must kindly, albeit strongly, urge you to keep your voices down during the night. Your marital problems, while regrettable, are a private matter and should remain that way. They are certainly of no concern to us, and especially our children. Please, consider that not everyone is a freelance artist. Some of us have to get up early and work for a living. We need our sleep. We must also warn you that if things continue the way they are now, we will be forced to call the police.
My home is my castle. Locked inside, I am safe.
Okay. Also das Gemälde sieht gut aus, finde ich. Das hat schon ein bisschen was. Was? Ich drehe mich im Kreis. Okay. Ich drehe mich im Kreis. Langsam mal zumachen, oder?
I hated it. Always felt as if it wasn't my hand that wrote the letters when using it.
Der Hirsch. Around the world, around the world. Hat das jetzt hier einen Sinn, oder? Ich glaube ja nicht.
What we witnessed today, while entirely worthless in artistic terms, might be an invaluable case study for psychologists. These harsh words came from none other than Jason Hughes. The famed critic was one of the first to appreciate the works of, and whose praise once contributed to his first spectacular success. When asked if such brutal criticism was indeed called for, especially in light of the recent tragic events, Hughes responded, quote, "As critics, it is our duty to critique art, but not to judge the artist. The man has been through a lot lately, and obviously it has taken its toll on him. Still, if we were to remain silent and pretend this is even remotely acceptable, we would be doing the artist a disservice. Other critics were only slightly more lenient, as the
Als der. Alter. Ja, da müssen wir mal einen Screenshot machen hier davon, ne? Das ist schon ein bisschen heftig. So.
The thought alone that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me. So, will you marry me?
in an unexpected experimental streak in his usually conservative endeavors, Thomas Caldwell hosted an extraordinary exhibition opening in his gallery. Quote, "This is a great day for me and my wife," said in the opening speech. Quote, "For us, this is not only an exhibition, this is how we want to live our life. Music accompanies my paintings just as she will accompany me in the future." It is rumored that after the exhibition, some kind of arrangement was set between Caldwell and
So. Haben wir hier noch was? Ne, ne. Machen wir jetzt ja raus. Versuchen es zumindest.
I have a responsibility. Finish it!
Was? Bleib weg. Okay. Hier kann man nicht. Stay away. He's no. He's no. Ja, die Hexe von Blair oder was? Da steht kaum was.
Linen will do. Anyone can paint on a linen canvas. I am not anyone.
Schon mal einmal? Nö, ne? Okay. Zeit zu gehen. Zeit zu gehen. Hä? Es gibt hier wohl keinen Sinn.
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not...
Okay, Schatz. War ich ja gerade schon. Also unten. Das Gemälde. Ja, dann im Keller. Zeugnis. Warte, ganz schlecht. Oh. Hä, hier unten ist nichts, außer dieses Zeugnis? Was ist denn los, Alter? Die ganze Zeit hier ist das Spiel hier komplett zerstören wollen hier, weißt du, und Nö. Und nichts. Ja, dann ist es halt so, ne? Dann gehen wir mal hoch und gucken, wo es weitergeht. Keine Ahnung. So, ich würde sagen, ich gehe. Nach Hause. Auf Wiedersehen. Was ist da? Maulkorb. Das ist der Maulkorb gewesen. So, ja, war auch keine Ahnung. Lass mal oben gucken. So, wir gucken in das Raum rein.
How can two people who once loved each other so fully, so profoundly, drift so far apart? My husband barely speaks to me anymore. He just slithers in and out of his study, obsessively working on one failed painting after another. He won't even sleep with me anymore.
Moths drawn to the fire between them. No matter if the flame was desire, despair, or hate.
Sachen, die ich gefunden habe.
I hereby resign from service as maid and house.
Okay.
I can't stand seeing you like this. You're not well. You were sweating and shaking all night, and now there you are, locked in your workshop as usual. This whole tortured artist nonsense has got to stop. You keep the fire in your office just to stop me, don't you? You hate me that much?
It's not like I'm some drunkard. I know how to handle my liquor.
Push me away.
Alter. Das ist verarschen.
All I asked for was an edible meal. At least one that had any taste at all. This is my house. You can't keep locking me in. You're so afraid of fire. How can you cut off the means of escape? Suddenly, everything I find relaxing is a fire hazard. Defy death. Defy entropy. Defy the flames. Finish it!
So. Two.
Here are the calculations you asked for. You need to also include the cost of lamps for every room.
I don't care how much it costs. She's afraid of fire. We will have electricity, and that is that.
Okay, ich muss Puzzleteile suchen, finden.
Let's talk about the symbolic aspects of your work.
I'd rather not.
Why is that?
A symbolism is a word that gets thrown around a lot, usually when people don't really know what to make of you. The worst question you could possibly ask me is, what did you mean by that? If it was that simple, I wouldn't have painted it. I would have just told you. Of course, we can talk in general about themes that have always inspired me. Duality, conflict. I think that all art revolves around some sort of struggle. Whether or not we're able to see it, of course, is an entirely different matter.
So wszystkie Gemälde gehen aus. Ja, oder? Weiß noch.
The life of painting, the soul. I need it. I need it to be perfect, striking, vibrant life. Life, 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 fire! Why did you stop? That tune was perfect. Honey, please, just a little longer. At least until I finish painting this one part. Oh, don't make me beg.
Die Tür zu machen, geht wieder nie, ne? Scheiße.
Here are the calculations you asked for. You need to also include the cost of lamps for
Ja,
everything.
das haben wir doch schon gelesen. Zu. Immer noch zu. Links oder rechts? Ich mach hier lang. Ich sehe halt nicht, ob das bewusst ist, in welche Richtung man läuft. Ich laufe jetzt hier lang. Okay, hier ist eine Tür. Ich kann nicht mehr zurücklaufen. Ja. Ich muss sagen, die Bilder dann irgendwo brutaler. Das ist doch hübsch. Sonne.
It's been a while. It took me 6 months to be able to hold a pen again. 6 long and painful months. But I finally did it. It still hurts, but the pain is just bearable enough for me to jot down a few lines. Oh, the things we take for granted. Wow, that's deep. I think I better rest some more before I put ancient philosophers to shame. I mean, I've seen you in my house so many times.
Lice, mice, bald, bloody spots, hair, not mine. Where are the scissors?
So. Hier ist gerade das Licht angegangen. Das war ein bisschen absichern hier. Geht doch jetzt hier rein.
Oh, stop looking at me like that. It's just a little something to help me focus. Nothing. They're getting smart.
Hä? Ja, das ist eben halt kacke. Geht in den Raum rein und auf einmal verändert sich das hinter dir.
You've always wanted to have a huge garden. Green calms your nerves, you said.
Welchen Weg soll ich gehen? Ich hab keine Ahnung.
Is this the right door for me? I always loved painting blood.
Is this the right door for you?
Ich gehe hier rein. Keine Ahnung, oder? Eigentlich ist nicht.
Canvas crawlers, massive pulsating fur, poison to paint, fire, final solution.
Der hat aber nie alles ab am Zaun.
use need to fight the darkness.
Hier runtergehen. Das ist hier oben oder was oder was? Bestimmt noch eine Katze finden hier.
Come to that. But here we are. I will protect myself.
Ich habe eine Laterne. Oh, ist das schön. Hä, ist das eine Puppe drauf?
Since my last letter, things only got worse. Yesterday, a stool broke underneath me. My cup stuck to a kitchen table. We need new servants. These people are so lazy. It's like nobody wants to work anymore.
Dieses gab's bei Layers of Fear 2, glaube ich nicht.
Why can't you understand? I'm working in here! I swear if I'm interrupted one more time... I thought it would be harder. It should be harder. Bones shouldn't break so easily.
Das ist auf jeden Fall neu. Und sowas kann ich mich glaube nicht mehr erinnern.
The only thing that could make her smile.
Honey, what in the world are you doing? What did the doctor say about straining yourself? Leave that thing alone. It's not going anywhere. I needed to remove the flesh from the bone. At first, I was lost as to how, but then I sawed it off with a handsaw, boiled it, then put the bone in a mortar. I had to get one, obviously. This was not something I'd done before. Finally, I mixed the dust with some white paint. It made for a lovely undercoat.
Okay. Viele Sachen gelernt habe.
First, I looked for a canvas, not just any.
So. Ich würde mal sagen, das reicht erstmal. Könnt ihr was in den Kommentar reinschreiben, ob es euch gefallen hat. Ob wir mal wieder sowas machen. Ob ihr Bock drauf habt, weiter, dass ich das weiterspiele. Live oder nie. Ich denke mal, heute Nachmittag vielleicht eine Runde Fortnite noch. Je nachdem, mal gucken, wie Lust und Laune noch ist. Und dann sag ich mal danke fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Livestream. Vielen Dank, bye bye.